Now that our t-shirts are prepped and we're sure that we have enough fabric to work with to make our necklaces, it's time to start cutting the strips out of the t-shirts to make our necklace. So today we're gonna make a beaded necklace, and I wanna kind of think about that as I'm cutting. I want the strips to be thin enough that I can actually string beads on them, but not so thin that the necklace will fall apart. So take your t-shirt, and again, I like to fold things in half, or in quarters even, to make them easier to work with as you're cutting. You're just gonna lie your iron piece of fabric, your t-shirt, down on the table and kind of eyeball straight lines, or you can use a water-soluble marker to mark your lines out straight. Take some good, nice, sharp scissors and just start cutting strips. Go ahead and cut down as many strips as you need for as many strands as you want on your necklace. So we cut off the bottom portion. We're not gonna use it because we don't wanna use this hemmed edge here. It's too thick. And then I'm just gonna eyeball about 1/2 inch wide for these beads. If you're working with a pony bead, which has a wider opening, you can go ahead and try and do a little bit of a thicker width on your strips, and that will be easy to string. If you're working with a thicker strip, it's nice too because as you bead things, the beads will kind of stay in place in various locations instead of falling all down to the bottom. It makes for a really interesting piece. So we're gonna go ahead and keep cutting our strips. And each one of these strips is one strand on our necklace. Once we unfold this, you'll see that it's all one piece, a full strand together. So we're gonna make about 5 strands for our necklace, which will look really cute once we have all of our beads on. So now we have our 5 strips cut, and you'll notice that when you unfold them, it is one continuous loop. What we want to do next is to stretch our loops out. So in stretching the fabric, we're going to take care of those imperfections on the cut edges that we make, because as you can see, once you stretch this knit fabric, it wants to curl in on itself. So if you're a little bit zigzaggy with your cut, a little uneven, it's no big deal. It's going to be hidden anyways. At this point, you can go ahead and finish this necklace, and we have a really great t-shirt necklace right here, but we're gonna go ahead next and show you how to make a beaded necklace.